What's going on? Tim here with In-Card-Neeto Sports Cards, and welcome back to the 1954 Bowman Daily Set Build. Today we're diving into card number 25, Wes Westrum. There we go, I got the glare off of it. And every day we're learning the stories behind these vintage classics, so stick around and let's share some Bowmans together. All right, we got this turned around, and here we go. We got Wes Westrum, the 1954 Bowman, card number 25. Here we go. This one's a little bit worse for wear than the other ones. This one does have a lot of stainage. You can kind of see it, and you can see the stain line coming around there, and up on the top here there's a stain there, and you can kind of see it coming around and down through the card. The latest lot of cards that I got look like they're all stacked together, and each one has a various degrees of soakage of the stain further into the card, so you can tell which ones are like further down on the stack compared to up on top of the stack. It must have been sitting there for a while because it soaked through the whole stack, and like some of them you can barely tell, and this one you can really get a good tell. But you know, what can you do from cards from 1954? You just gotta love them the way they are, I suppose, right? This is our first error card. We have come across our first error card, and this one is, if you remember on the first episode, I mentioned a lot of the errors come with the field average. This is one of the first ones that have the field average wrong down here. This one says field average of 1.0 and 987. And actually the field average should be 982 or 982, and this one should be 986. So they barely got that one off, and they got that one way wrong. And they weren't too far off, but they were off enough to make it wrong. So first error card in that we have so far, card number 25. We have skipped over a couple ones because the last one we had was card number 23, Harvey Keene. It was his rookie card. We had showed that yesterday. And today we got Wes Westrum, card number 25 in the set. I'm still building it. I'm buying lots when I can, individual cards when I can fill it up. I'll probably go with finding some lots, a few different lots to be able to build it up, and then I'll go for singles after that, and just to fill the holes. I know there's a couple, at least one that I know of, maybe two, that I know I probably will not have in the set. I know one of them is going to be the Mickey Mantle. That is definitely not going to be in the set. That is card number 65. And there's a Ted Williams as well. That one might not be in it. And there's also Yogi Berra. There's a Yogi Berra in here too. So there's a few that I know I probably won't have, and I probably won't be able to complete the set, but if it happens, fantastic, even better. But anyways, let's get into Wes Westrum and see how his career was. Let's see here. His he doesn't have there's no nicknames on here. Player's name, Wes Westrum. There it is. I'm sorry, I was kind of glancing really quick. And shows him in his New York Giants uniform there. Love it. And he is a catcher. He is a catcher. One of the best defensive catchers of his era, known for a strong arm and ability to handle the pitching staff. So very awesome. And speaking of catchers, I got to bring it up because I am a Mariner fan. Go Cal Raleigh, and the Mariners clinched the playoffs. So super happy about that. Yes, go Mariners, and go Cal Raleigh. Anyways, back to this catcher, Wes Westrum. His team, the New York Giants from 1947 to 1957. And let's see, a two-time All-Star in 1952 and 1953. And was a key member of the 1951 Giants team. Famous for Bobby Thompson's shot heard around the world. Westrum was behind the plate for that legendary moment. And they won a World Series championship in 1954 as well, with the Giants defeating the Cleveland Indians. And so super awesome for that. And let's see here. Career stats. He hit 96 home runs and drove in 315 runs. There you go. Pretty awesome. More respected for his defense and leaderships than for his bat. Let's see, transitioned into managing, later leading the New York Mets from 1965 to 67, and later the San Francisco Giants from 1974 and 1975. Let's see, this card captures Wes Westrum during the peak of his career, right before the Giants' 1954 championship run. And for collectors, it's a connection to one of the Giants' cornerstone defensive players during their golden years. Let's see, that is pretty awesome. And this card, I love the way they have these painted pictures. It's so super cool. Historically, it ties one of baseball's most famous eras in New York, when three teams, the Giants, Dodgers, and Yankees, dominated the game. So, yeah, imagine that. Imagine if New York had three baseball teams now. That'd be crazy. Well, anyways, that is Wes Westrum's 1954 Bowman Baseball card. Pretty awesome. I love this set. This is fantastic. And if you guys go ahead and do a video response, show me your favorite Bowman cards. Like I said, it doesn't have to be any particular sport. It could be any sport, any Bowman, as long as it's a Bowman. And let's share some Bowmans together and make this fun. And we'll see you guys on the next time. Thank you so much for watching. And adios.